Hey guys, it's that. Cassie found something here. It's the size of a nickel.
Buffalo nickel, give me the fufu juice.
Oh, I gotta keep digging some more here. Let's see what else we can get. I found myself a bucket lister. I got a crotal bell.
It's a weedy.
You found a weedy?
Yes.
Sweet. A Walking Liberty 1943 half dollar. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. You got an Indian? Oh my god, Cassie got an IHP. Needless to say, I am a happy camper. Good morning, everybody. It is a hot August 6th at 9:52 in the morning. I've been out metal detecting about an hour and a half already. And I tell you what, the first place I stopped at in the town about 15 minutes away from where I'm at now, I had super high hopes for. I did like a reconnaissance a couple of weeks ago back when I was recovering from COVID, and I only went through there about an hour just real quick, and all the coins that I got were from the 60s. And there's a old one-room schoolhouse on the property that dates from 1885, so I decided to metal detect around that and found absolutely nothing except a ton of bottle caps for some reason. I found a Budweiser bottle cap like a foot deep. So the dirt must have been moved around over time, I'm not sure, and I'm pretty sure the place has been detected. You know, an 1885 single room school, who wouldn't want to detect that? Went around a little bit there, found nothing of interest. Absolutely nothing, just a few coins. I'll take a look at later and see what they are. So I went to, as I was going there, I saw this school that has this huge field next to it that looks like pretty old. I mean, look at the tree I'm next to is a pretty big old tree here. So I thought, you know, this has got potential. Let's go back there and try that for a while. This morning it is horribly humid. It's already getting hot. But my first find here, thought was going to be a nickel, is a little ring. It looks to be probably just a kid's ring, but it's something interesting at least. And I wasn't finding that at the last location. And I just dropped it and I can't find it. Good thing I got a metal detector. So, anyway, got high hopes for this place. We'll see. Already soaked one do-rag, so I had to switch over to another one. So, let's get to digging and see what we can find. Wish me luck. Next hole, right there you can see the dirt that's disturbed right where that stick is. Small dime spill, just 2 dimes, but hey, it's something, right? Let's keep going. All right, this is an interesting signal right here. I wanted you guys to hear this. Says it's deep, good numbers, so might have some silver there. So we're going to dig this. I'm not going to do a live dig, I don't think. I'm going to dig the plug up and then we'll come back, see what it is. All right, whatever we have is in the plug, right in that area. So let's see what we can see. I think maybe just a regular clad. Oh, wait a second. Check that out. Holy cow. We got us some silver, dudes. We got us a Merc dime. Check her out. Yeah, buddy. Haven't found silver in a bit, so that's exciting. Let me put my pants legs up so you guys can see my hairy legs. And hang on, I'll be right back. Let me get my gloves off. All right, let's spray her off. Looks like she's got some wear, some age. So this could be an older one if I get you guys in frame there. It is an older one. I can see the date already. Let me dry it off a second. Wipe my leg off a little bit. Check this out. Can you see it there? 1924. So we got us an older Merc dime. That is nice. So I'm glad we came back to this spot. At least this one's producing some stuff. I'm just next to an old school. I'm in some area where there were some trees that look like it could be a bit older and might pay off. So I'm working my way back to the car. I just did a loop of the area, and I'm probably 75, 80 yards away from the car. Get me a drink, and then we'll do another pass by through here, and we'll keep going. Nice, got us some silver. All right, this may be wishful thinking. This is maybe 15 feet away from where I was, that I found the Merc dime. Then I found a penny, just a modern penny, a few feet away from that. And this is probably 15 feet further, so let's see what we got. Oh, breeze coming up, it feels good. I am sweating so much my do-rag is soaked. It's barely doing anything right now. That was just a modern penny. I didn't bother to record it. Whew. I'm be glad when I'll get back to the car. I need some water. Got me a coin spill of sorts. Got 4 pennies in one little area here. 71, a 61, a 69, and 70 Canadian. So something that was exciting. Not as exciting as that silver, but we'll keep going. Just got myself another Canadian. It's a 61 too, so it's older. No offense to Canada here. Love Canada, actually. They got decent health care. But I would love to be finding some Indian heads or something like that, or some largies. But I'll take this. I think this is a beautiful coin. Let's keep digging. Alright, I'm over in the area where I found that mercury dime. I've looped the whole field. Deep signal, high numbers. Let's dig it up. Alright. This time it is in the hole. Right down there. Let's see if we can uncover something spectacular. If the dirt will stop falling back in. Not seeing anything yet. Still down there. Oh, what is this? Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's just a quarter. Doggone it. What should be a 65? It's a 66. You're kidding me. Oh my God. I was joking, but that's hilarious. Okay, I guess we got us a quarter now. Well, this wasn't what I was expecting. Saw a ring pop out, and I saw that. Scorpion. This is just looks like a kid's ring. You can see where it overlaps, the band overlaps to tighten it to whatever size you want it. But it's cool. Check that out. I can't wait to clean that up better. A scorpion. Nice. I am the Scorpion King. This was different too. This was ringing up kind of goofy, so I didn't know what it was. I got it out. And it looks like a piece of jewelry of some sort. Possibly gold plate. Let me put a toothbrush to it real quick and see if it looks any better. Well, scratch that thought. I don't have a toothbrush in my pouch here, my vest, so something happened to it. I'll have to get another one. We'll clean this up when we get home. I don't know if it's just cheap costume jewelry. Either way, I think it's cheap costume jewelry. It may be gold plate. That would be about 1/100th of a penny of gold plate, maybe less. We'll see. I'll clean it up better later. Well, I mangled this.
with my shovel. This was beat up to begin with, so it's not like the total loss. But this would have been kind of cool. This is part of an old toy gun, and based on the patina and everything, this would have really been old, probably in the 50s or so. I'll clean it up later to get a better look at it, but cool find. You know, we are next to a school here, so that makes sense. Kinda. I guess the neighborhood kids probably were what was playing here. I can't see somebody bringing this to school. I'm not real sure, even back in the 50s. We'll keep going though. Well, unfortunately, I dug right into the egg chamber for an ant hill. I like ants. Ants are very beneficial, so I hate doing that. But I did find my very first wheat scent for the day. It took me long enough, holy crap. I don't know what year this is, kind of crusty there. Let's see, can we zoom in a little bit and see? I can't make that out. I think it says 62 or something like that. The sun is so bright I can't tell, so I'll look closer when I get home. But 62 would not be a wheat scent, would it? Okay. So I'll have to wait until I get somewhere where I can see that better. Okay, not sure what this is. It feels really heavy. This was like 3 feet right there. You might be able to see the circle and where the grass is kind of padded down there. Right over here is the next hole. This was ringing up kind of like a dime, almost like a silver dime, but it's not. I don't know if this is brass or lead. Very weird. Had to show it to you guys. Well, guys, that is it. So there. That's my little flashlight I carry with me. I'm washing my vest right now because it's been really, really hot the last couple of days, and I've sweat in it a lot. And it's asking for an allowance. It's developing a life of its own. So anyway, it just needed to be washed. So I've got everything laid out on the table from all the little pockets in it and washing it so it'll be nice and clean for the next time around. That was quite an experience, wouldn't you say? Interesting we'll go with. Not what I expected, really. But you know, sometimes that's what you get. The first place that we went to, I expected more out of it, especially with that, I think it was 1885 school. I'll have to look it up to be sure, but it's like right around 1885. One-room school on the premises. And man, I could have sworn I would have found something, just something. But no, I found nothing. The ground had been, I think, built up actually around the school, because I was finding stuff that was extremely deep, that was extremely new, mostly like bottle caps. I found a Budweiser bottle cap about a foot down, which sucks when you dig a hole that deep and you pull up a squished Budweiser bottle cap. So I did wander around there a bit more, and then decided it wasn't worth sticking around. There was just nothing there that was anything other than clad, basically, and all modern stuff. So the next spot, didn't know what to expect. There was some old trees. Did find one little hot spot there where I found that Merc dime and wheat penny, and some interesting things. I might go back to that spot. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a high producing spot, and it's such a massive area to cover. One side next to the street has huge power lines, so even going to 10 kilohertz on the Equinox, which is normally the sweet spot for EMI, didn't want to work. 15 kilohertz was a little cleaner, but I've never actually tried 15 for stuff like that. I think it would be fine. I don't know if it would have the depth for silver, but I would be willing to give it a try just for, out of curiosity to see what came out of it. So I will probably end up going back there and trying that spot a little bit more at some point. The corner of this area also had the town's water tower, and like a crown around the top of it, there was every possible microwave dish and antenna for cell phones that you could possibly imagine. So it was so bad in a couple of spots, my headphones were losing connection with my Equinox. It was scratchy sounding, and no matter what I did, it wouldn't get rid of that. So if I really wanted it, I could still detect just fine, but it was goofy sounding. So there's that. Let's see what we did end up getting though. That's what we got. It was next to a school, the second place that I went to, so I found 2 different shotgun slugs. That was unexpected. I don't know if I found 2 in the same area before, much less on a school, but that does show you that this area was farmland and woods before. So, these are probably quite a bit older than the area that they're around. If not, then somebody not too far outside of town fired these, and they managed to make their way to this public location, which is also kind of scary. This is that one thing I found, I said this heavy. I don't know what it is. It's not heavy enough to be lead. At its size and mass, it has at least as much mass as one of these things, but it doesn't have the weight. So I'm not sure what it is, and this I think is just another little piece of that I found nearby. Looky, I made a smiley with a big eye. He's winking. That is a BB. I found a BB. That's just a little button with cloth on the front of it. It's modern. And this, I don't know if this is like a piston ring, part of a piston ring, or just a bent old square nail. I liked it though, so I kept it. But it's going in the trash now. Here's that little toy pistol I found. As you can tell from the condition up here, I mean, this would have been the barrel piece. I don't know if it was connected when I found it. I don't think so, because you can see the ends do not look like any kind of fresh breaks. That looks old and weathered. Well, maybe that spot right there isn't. But, it's in bad shape. The handle of it, the rest of the trigger guard, parts of the side are all missing. So it didn't matter if I hit this with my shovel in this tiny little spot here, because it was already toasted. It was roached out. So, and you can tell by the designs on this thing, this would have been cool. This is, I think I've seen that, I forget the name. This would have been the type of toy, and it would go back, I believe, to the 50s. I found these before, and they were really cool when they're new. Pilot-clad, newer than I thought. I thought I would find a bunch in the 60s, but this is all I found in the 60s between both spots. 65 nickel. I thought when I pulled that out and part of it was shiny, that it might be a war nickel that was just tarnished somehow, but it's not. There's that 66 quarter we found that I said was probably going to be a 65, and it was almost. It was a 66. Got a couple of 67 dimes, 360s models pennies. I got 3 Canadians, one being a 61. I got this kids ring. I think it's just chrome plated, possibly. I don't think that's silver. I see a couple of spots in there where there's tiny little flakes. This also, I do not think that is actual gold plating. Probably some sort of a paint of some sort, or enamel. This I thought was cool. It is total garbage. It is a dime store ring, or something out of a bubblegum machine, but it's cool. I like it. It is a scorpion that is probably a zodiac ring. So I could imagine that there would have been maybe a bubblegum machine labeled Zodiac, and this would have been like 25 cents or something. It would have been a 25-cent bubblegum machine. I haven't even seen a bubblegum machine in ages. I don't even know if they still do those things. Found a 52D wheat, and my one silver for the day, if it'll focus for me, is a 24 Merc, and if I look at the back, look real close down there, and it has a D on it. So I've got myself a 24D Merc. So there you have it. That's the weekend. I tried to get out today. I was gonna go fishing this morning, but when I got up, it was, it looked like it was gonna rain any minute, and we did have rain forecast for this morning, 10 to 30%. So I thought, you know, with my luck, I'll get the boat out there, get it unloaded, and it'll come pouring down for the next 2 hours. So I just decided to try going metal detecting. I was gonna go to a school here in town I keep forgetting about. I went there, and the police and fire department had some sort of a training thing going on in the parking lot, so I couldn't get to that. Came back home, looked at some other locations that I had, went to a park 40 minutes away to try a what looked to be a really good spot. When you looked on it, back in the 50s, if you use historic aerials, there's a field in this park, and one corner of it was a baseball diamond. You could see it on the map. Today, there's one on this corner, and it shows there was one on this corner, and back in the day, there was one down here and none out here. So I thought that's anytime where you see baseball diamonds in old areas like that, parks and schools, I've had really good luck finding some cool stuff, especially old rings and silver coins. I found nothing. I mean, a couple of modern pennies, 2 inches deep, if that, probably more like an inch deep. A couple of rusty nails, a golf ball. That was the most interesting thing I found at this place. But you know, sometimes it's not about finding things at the places you go to. It's about finding out whether they're worth going to. And some you're going to find are not. That's okay. That means you can spend less energy on that and find a place that is. So, and I've been trying to find outlying places because honestly, I'm running out of places in town where I'm at, and I don't have any current private permissions. I'm going to work on that the best I can, though. Hopefully in the coming weeks and months, I'll be able to get a little bit more metal detecting in. Whether I'm able to get any decent content out of it, that's another story. We'll work on it. The last few months have been absolutely crazy. The last couple of years, to be honest, have been a bit nuts. People coming and going in the house, people that need taking care of, need a home to go to, and so forth. And I've got 4 bedrooms and plenty of other places that people can sleep. So my door is always open to people, especially these kids that have needed help. So, but the herd is thinning. One went off to college last year. My oldest daughter leaves for college in less than 2 weeks now. My youngest daughter just got her driver's license. You guys all better protect yourselves. I'm scared. Nah, she's doing fine. She started out a little bit making me quite a bit nervous. I'm less nervous. She's learning. She's getting the hang of it. We all do eventually. And then another one that was here moved out as well, so I have time to myself. I have an empty house right now even, so that's why I was able to get out and do stuff this weekend. So hopefully I'll be able to make use of that. I won't have as many people needing my time, which I don't mind that, but it gives me less chance to go metal detecting. So I'll see what I can do for you guys, and wish us all the best. I hope you guys have great things going on. If you're finding any interesting stuff, let me know in the comments what you're finding. If there's any ideas you have for me, let me know. Might not be able to do it, but it's at least interesting to read about it. So I'll talk to you guys later. I think I'm going to go grab me a bowl of ice cream and watch a movie or something because it's raining outside, not much else to do.